What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video, as you can see in the title, we're focusing on the Rugby Championship and the current revamp that is just taking place. News in that obviously they're trying to create this tournament or change this tournament up in a way to suit all parties, because obviously the one thing that's a massive factor in Rugby Championship is the travelling to South Africa and to New Zealand to and from. What generally happens in this tournament is obviously we see South Africa go play New Zealand. Sorry, I'm using South Africa as an example because it's my home team, but goes for every team. You see South Africa play New Zealand in New Zealand, and then New Zealand come over to South Africa. Same goes to Australia and Argentina, vice versa. Now what they're going to do is they're going to have a type of fixture where South Africa will head over to Australasia and play New Zealand and Australia once. Then they come back and then they'll play Argentina. Nothing changes with Argentina for all nations. Argentina, you'll play home and away, but the teams that go play, so South Africa going to New Zealand, play them once. And then the next year, so this year we go to, or in 2021, let's say we go to Australia and play in Australia and New Zealand. The following year in 2022, New Zealand and Australia head over to South Africa and play us once. So it's no more fixture of us playing each other once. So we play, you will be able to host each other once every 2 years. Now I think there's a lot of mixed emotions about this. I mean, I do get it and I agree with why they're doing this, because they're trying to, one, reduce the whole story of jet lag, traveling and all that shit, which makes sense because that's been one of the talking points as to why they say South Africa could leave and all that stuff, which is all false talk at this stage, and all that jazz. So this is all to help and excite the game more and to encourage people more to go to the stadiums, because another thing which we currently see in Super Rugby is the support has been very poor in this type of tournament. So Sanzo have gone on and to create this, to ignite that passion and to excite the fans to either travel and support your country or to go to the stadium and fill in and share that one-off match with the two teams. Obviously, South Africa and New Zealand have a phenomenal history, and it's sad that we won't see two games in the year, but that one important game is definitely going to make this competition that much harder, because you beat one team, you've got to stand a good chance. You lose, it's going to be a bit tougher. So it's definitely going to make the tournament a little bit more challenging going forward, which is good. It's something we need. I think we needed a shake-up in this tournament in order to ignite that passion of rugby again, because Six Nations has its own way, which has really been a more dominant type tournament where we see up and downs. We don't constantly see a dominant force win. I mean, last year it was Wales, year before that Ireland, year before that. I mean, we've seen rotational teams, and now we're looking at France looking at favourites to win this tournament this year. So it just shows the excitement there, and I think by bringing this in, it definitely will ignite a new passion into this tournament. What I would have liked to have had happen, to be honest with you, is to include Japan into this tournament, or Pacific Island teams as well, just to bring in these tier 2 nations, to give them an opportunity to play at a more competitive level, because we've seen Fiji, Samoa, and Tonga and all these guys really prove points and play competitive rugby. Japan had an outstanding Rugby World Cup where they really took it to the various teams, shocking the world. And I think they've got to a stage where they deserve an opportunity to play in a tournament like the Rugby Championship, and extend this league to another Six Nations and bring in Japan and Fiji, or Pacific Island combined team, something different, just to give it a bit more of a gees and allow rugby to develop and go into various countries. I think that's the way forward that we need to be thinking ahead of time, and I think that will definitely boost the figures of the game. It creates more rugby awareness in these countries where we might not think it might be a number one sport. It will bring the opportunities to these guys, and I just think it's a good one. But as for the new revamp of this tournament, I'm happy for it. I think it's going to make it interesting. I am sad, however, that we won't play Australia and New Zealand twice. I've I've loved watching these competitive games between the nations, so that's going to be sad, but something to look forward to every year. That match is just that much more important. It's that much more to play for. It's that much more to go the extra mile to try and win this tournament. So just to recap, South Africa will head over to Australasia, play New Zealand and Australia once in that 1 year, and then the following year Australia and New Zealand come down to South Africa. Obviously this goes for the whole tournament. I'm just using South Africa as an example, and Australia and New Zealand will play us. Fixtures in Argentina stay the same. South Africa go to Argentina, play in Argentina, and Argentina come back and play here. Therefore, each team plays 4 games in the Rugby Championship, making it that much more exciting, that much more tougher, and that much more challenging for these teams. As usual, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Are you happy with this revamp? Are you upset with this revamp? And a question: this revamp, should it be implemented into Super Rugby to reduce the content of this type of game? Because I feel something needs to be done in order to ignite that competition just that more, because we're missing a fire in Super Rugby, according to me. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'm for this, but I also am sad that we're not going to play New Zealand and Australia twice, but something to look forward to every single year. And what incredible games you're going to witness. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And on that, it's going to do it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you guys real soon for another one. Thanks so much for watching. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.